Good morning, folks. How are you? Hold on just a minute. I'm getting ready. I'll be ready in just a second. I'm trying to turn the volume down on this phone. I don't know. Here it goes. All right. I don't want all the noise coming up while we're on the show. Good Monday morning. Good Monday morning. Welcome. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We are the only ones that attempt this online in the morning. We are the only ones that attempt a lot of things. I mean, we really do. We're out there. We're just out there. Anyhow, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. If you would like to text the show, go ahead and put all our information up. Let me go over a couple of the questions I have for you this morning. We're going to talk about the memo. Just relax, folks. I know the other side is calling it a nothing burger. I know the other side, they are laughing at it. Morning Joe, MSNBC, CNN, they are laughing at the memo. I know how they are trying to paint Devin Nunes. We know that. Okay, we're going to go into that. Okay, going into that, I promise. All right? If you would like to contact the show, it's 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. Sam, I think my glasses are at Circuit World in Blue Ridge. We need to get with JR and see if I left my glasses up there. I need my near and fars.
You had them after that.
No, these are the computer glasses, and these are the far away.
You had them Friday night at the basketball game, Brian.
Oh.
You didn't have them Saturday morning, but you had them Friday night at the game.
Well, that puts a whole new twist on things. Okay. So anyhow, put the information back up. I didn't tell you to take the information down. Did I tell you to take the information down? All right. Anyhow, let me get back to this. 706, by the way, good morning, Amanda. 706-889-9700. That's how you text the show. You can send us an email, chief@fetchernews.com. You can find us on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Now don't take the information down yet, because I'm going to ask some questions. Folks, here's a couple questions I want to ask you. I would like for you to send me your opinion. I guess I should come clean now that I watched the Super Bowl. I apologize, folks. I understand. I hope you can forgive me because I did not watch one single NFL game this year. In boycott, I said to hell with them. I am not interested. You know, get the son of a bitch off the field. I know it's only 8:03, but that's what the president said. The president, get that son of a bitch off the field. All right. But yesterday, I did watch the Super Bowl. I got to come clean on that. So my questions this morning: did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you protest? Did you watch it? What do you think? What did you think about the game? Don't you love it? It's always every year. This may be the greatest game, the greatest Super Bowl ever. It's the greatest Super Bowl ever because it's the most recent one. So anyhow, what did you think about the game? Now here's a question I have. All right, I'm hearing all the critique. All right, did you like the Justin Timberlake halftime show? Did you like it? All right, I want to know out there, did you like the Justin Timberlake halftime show? Now let's jump into, did you read the memo? Did you read the memo? What do you think about the memo? All right, we'll talk about that later in the show. And do you watch the Winter Olympics? It's coming up this week. Come on, folks. If you're out there and you have any United Nations spirit in you, if you are the globalist if you want diplomatic relations, if you want a diplomatic solution to the world's problem. If you want to solve things by having James Taylor come and sing, you've got a friend, you have to be cheering for the North/South Korean women's hockey team. Really? Okay. How much? That's what I want to say. There'll be so many events in the past years of the Winter Olympics. How much airtime, do you think has been spent in the past on South Korean women's hockey? Now, I like the hockey on the Winter Olympics. I like the women's hockey almost as much as the men's hockey. Pretty much. I like the hockey. All right, Winter Olympics. But in the past, do you remember rushing home because it was somewhere in the world, so hockey came on at 1:30 in the afternoon, right? So do you remember rushing home or getting up at 4 a.m. so you can watch hockey? Some of you don't do that, but some winter events, Olympic events, I actually do. There's one event that I will get up at 3 o'clock in the morning if it airs. If the championship is at 2 a.m. live, I will get up to watch it. I'll tell you what it is later. But anyhow, how many times in the past do you think that people rush home to see the South Korean women's hockey team in the finals for the medal? I don't know. Do the research, but just saying. Okay. Do you watch the Winter Olympics? If you do, what is your favorite event? Those are some of the questions I want to ask this morning. And obviously, yes, Chris Coons and John McCain are going to submit a DACA bill today. Look, I'll get into that in a minute, all right? Now, Dick Durbin goes up to, it's all fake, folks. It is Washington, D.C. theatrics. It's all a show. And your ass is living in it, okay? It's all a show. You look at the memo. You can take the information down now, okay? Thank you, Amanda. I want to say I appreciate Amanda. I appreciate anybody that will come in and put up with me. Anyhow, Sam, now I know we're tired. I know that. I know it's exhausting, all right? But we did enjoy watching those kids play basketball, did we not? It was tiring, but we did enjoy watching them play basketball, did we not?
Yes, Championship Saturday was very exciting, and those kids, you could tell, really wanted it.
You know what I like, Sam, is see, we keep the mic live there in case Sam wants to say something else. FYN, Team FYN Sports broadcast. For those of you out in Arizona and California, don't turn us off right now. This is a little bit of figuring out who we are here in North Georgia. But Team FYN Sports broadcasts a live production of the Gilmer Park and Rec Youth Basketball Tournament. We started at 8-year-old girls all the way up to the 12-year-old girls and boys. And Saturday was Championship Saturday. And we about 13 hours nonstop. But Sam, the kid, he's 10 years old, A.J. Callahan, what do you have, 40 points?
A lot. I don't know exactly how many, but I know he had almost all the points on his team.
Yeah, A.J. Callahan got 40 points, right? And it was really good. And we did interviews with all the kids did a bunch of interviews with the kids after the game. And, Sam kept the production table going. Luther, Team FYN Sports, he kept the camera going. And Jason Banks, he kept the social media going, and Lonnie came in and called a couple games for me, and then I called several of the games. But we had a great time over the weekend. Moving on, don't leave yet, folks. I just want to say something out there. What some things mean to me, because it's times like this you can figure out who we are here at FetcherNews.com. We have always said that the focus of this business is to be a part of the communities we serve. We cover 10 counties, and we want to be a part in any way we can of all the communities we serve. And I had a lady come up to me. Wasn't very hard to figure out that she was from New York City, and she said, my parents watched all of the basketball games in Queens, New York City and Queens. So here we are in little LJ, Georgia. Now there's a reason I'm going to tell you this. There's a reason I'm going to tell you. I'm telling you what I am right now, okay? So here we are in little LJ, Georgia. We're streaming these basketball games, and this lady comes up and says, hey, my family in New York City watched the basketball games. Thank you very much. Another lady said, my brother in Arizona watched the basketball games. Thank you very much. My mom in Tampa watched the basketball games. Thank you very much. Okay. My grandparents, the young lady's I forget the young lady's name. Her grandparents watched the basketball games in Ohio. Now, why did I tell you that this morning, opening up what a great time we had with the Gilmer Park and Rec youth basketball tournament this weekend? Why did I just tell you all that? If you are in Texas, if you are watching this morning from California, even you could be in New York, because we need you, okay? And we can have a reach, because for 70 years, folks, ABC, CBS, and NBC have lied to us. For 70 damn years, we had the nightly news at 6:30 at night, and we rushed home, and they shoved into a half hour the lies they wanted to tell us. We had network television lying to us. They have always been a part of the deep state. They have always been a part of the lie for years on top of years that you and I, the American people, have been told, okay? They help steer the direction to try to take this country down. I know you think that is a reach. Folks, yes. You see, I get tired of the garbage. I get tired of the lies, okay? See, damn it, I was going to try not to say any bad words. And I hope the kids that were watching that talk about Park and Rec are not still there. I didn't say any bad words announcing Saturday, though. But listen, you remember this thing when Reagan and Gorbachev, they got together and we said, okay, all right, already, here's what we're going to do is we're going to start some diplomatic relations, okay? Well, the first thing they did is started, I don't know how, if you remember this, but the first thing they did is start letting groups, like students, cultural diplomatic relations, letting students, okay, go and visit Russia. So in 1986, I think it's 1986, my sister was part of a group, okay, of one of the first groups of students, high school kids, they were able to go to Russia on a trip, okay? There was a dozen of them. They went to Russia. My sister got this opportunity in 1986 to go to Russia on a trip, okay? Now, since the fall of the wall, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall, we have tried everything we could to have some sort of diplomatic relations with Russia. Now, did Russia try to manipulate our election in 2016? I will not come to you and argue that they did not. I will not come to you and tell you that, hey, I like the Ruskies, all right? I'm not going to tell you any of that. But folks, the Russians have done far less to destroy and take this country down in the last 70 years than the progressive Woodrow Wilson progressives all the way up the chain for the last 70-some years, through ABC, NBC, CBS, through the Democrats, through the deep state, all the way leading to their crowning achievement of Barack Hussein Obama. The Russians do not hold the Democrats like to go by. The destruction of America has been done within. Okay? Within. Has Russia tried all these years to infiltrate this country? Did they try maybe to manipulate an election? Absolutely. Do we trust them? Hell no, we don't trust them. Okay? One of my favorite moments, okay? One of my favorite moments is when Ronald Reagan, which you know is my hero right here, Ronald Reagan, okay? When Ronald Reagan was at Reykjavik with Gorbachev, and he got up and left. He just got up and left. He said, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. You know, there's no negotiating with you. I'm out. I'm out. Oh my God, and the media, you know, they lost it. Oh my God, what did Reagan do? I mean, we're in a mess now, right? I don't trust the Russians. I trust nothing about the Russians. But folks, don't forget, when it comes to the memo that the left is trying to tell you is a nothing burger. When it comes to the memo, I wasn't even supposed to start on this yet. When it comes to the memo, here is how MSNBC opened the show this morning. MSNBC opened the show with clips of Geraldo. You remember Al Capone's vault? Now, some of you kids out there are too young to remember this, right? You remember we set up one night and we could not wait because we kept hearing that Al Capone's vault, and they were going to blow it open. And I mean the network that Geraldo was working for at that time, all right, they made a major campaign on TV, and they blew it up for, oh God, a month, a week, the week before, what's in Al Capone's vault, and we all tuned in that night. And Geraldo walked us down the hall of where the vault is, and he told us all the stories of Al Capone, and we got to the end of the show, and they blew the vault open. Al Capone's vault, blew it open. The dynamite went off. Geraldo took cover, and they walked in, and nothing was in the vault. That is the parallel that MSNBC and Morning Joe opened with at 6 a.m. this morning to the memo. Was Al Capone's vault. Now, Amanda, were you able to get Nunez's photo? Everything's up? Everything? Everything? Wow. Okay. Devin Nunes here. Put Devin Nunes up. Okay. Now, this is Devin Nunes, Congressman. We got about 5 more memos coming. So they released a memo, okay? Classified information. First, I would like for you to take note, America. If you have something, take note. Actually, I had a point a minute ago, and I'll get to it. So, Republicans release. Now, I want you to pay attention to something very close. This memo that is marked classified, okay? Now, there is nobody that says they did not understand what the C meant. The FBI, why would they work so hard for you not to see it? Why would Christopher Wray at the FBI, why would an FBI agent resign? Did you read the article where one FBI agent resigned because he's tired of people being mean to him? Anyhow, why would the Department of Justice, why would the FBI, why would they go to Capitol Hill and beg the president not to agree to releases? Why? because it exposed our methodology for collecting information to get a FISA warrant. And they did not want, this is their excuse, and this is not Devin News, and he has the nerve, okay? Now they're painting this guy as a real wacko, a crazy loon, all right? Devin Nunes. But he has the nerve to push to give it out to the American people, all right? So they're saying all this lead up on the memo ended up being nothing. Nothing at all. If it is nothing, okay, and I'm going to talk about this a little more in the second half. If it is nothing, why did they spend an entire week begging the president? Why did they beg Congress, the Congressional Intelligence Committee? Why did they beg them not to release it? And all the leading up to releasing the memo, their reasoning is it would compromise their methodology. That would compromise how they go about and strategically get a FISA warrant, which we'll go into in a minute. And that their methods and how they do things should not be released. That's true. They did not want their methods. They did not want you to know how they go about getting a FISA court warrant to spy on a private American citizen. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, wait a minute. You got Carter Page. Put up Carter Page. There's Carter Page. And Carter Page, if you would read a little background, and he was really close to the Kremlin, all right? And then you have this George Papadopoulos, all right? George Papadopoulos. So I'm going to say one thing before I come back and we start breaking this down. Folks, one thing I want you to take away before we go into the second half hour of the show. Whether you agree that the memo I think the memo is everything it was made out to be, and I'm going to explain why, okay? And supposedly there's 5 more. And supposedly we're going to start digging into the State Department. Let's see, why would we want to do that? Was Hillary in the State Department? Right? So here's the takeaway. Whether the FBI likes, okay, whether the FBI likes the fact that the memo was released, whether the Department of Justice likes the fact that the memo was released, no matter who likes it, stop and think about one thing. The Republicans went through all the legal channels to release a document marked classified. Absorb that for a minute. They may not like the memo being released. They may have concerns the memo was released and now it exposes some of their methodology. But the takeaway first, and we're going to break down the memo in a minute, the takeaway first is the Republicans, one more time, went through the proper legal steps. The Republicans went through the proper legal steps, okay, to release a confidential document to the American people. You see, Huma Abedin didn't give a damn about the American people or any of the steps and channels or securing anything top secret when she forwarded those emails to the wiener, okay? She didn't care. Hillary Clinton didn't give a damn when she had a hammer busting up all of these devices so she could try to kill the flash drives in these phones, 8 or 9 of them, okay? Hillary didn't give a damn. Hillary didn't give a damn when she was using bleach bit to wipe a server clean that she had set up herself, that she handled State Department business. You see, the Democrats and the deep state didn't give a damn about how they put out classified information. But the Republicans followed all the legal steps necessary. You know what they say? What was that? My give a damn is busted. All right. Well, I don't care who gets offended. Because let me tell you something. I told you this before. We are in a battle to save this country. And I need your help. And the reason I opened up with the basketball, yeah, we have a small little studio in Ellijay, Georgia, right? But guess what? ABC, NBC, CBS, there's little studios like this that are going to tell the truth. And there's little studios like this that are going to dig and dig. And we don't have the financial depth of all these major media companies. We don't. And the people that are here on staff do an outstanding job. But it's you out there that can really help. And see, sometimes we don't catch on. And I put it like that in the nicest way. And that's why I opened up with the basketball. We can reach people in New York. We can reach people in Arizona. We can reach people in Texas. But I need your help. If you are good at research, you like to do research, you like to put timelines together, you know, if you're sitting out there and you have information, if you're sitting out there and you're retired top of the military, if you're retired CIA, if you want to help us look for the information and dig deeper and get it to the American people. Because, see, folks, I don't give a damn about Carter Page. I have a small problem. Well, wait a minute. I think I have a large problem. When it comes to our government, the FBI, taking an unverified document that is paid for by a presidential candidate, candidate for presidency of the United States, and funnels money to a foreign spy that is very clear in the memo, hates Donald Trump and will do anything to make sure he's not elected. And this foreign spy uses, then again, foreign connections into Russia to create a document on an American citizen that to the Trump campaign, now forget what Carter Page did in Russia, forget it, but the Trump campaign, okay, that was no more an American citizen, that was no more than a volunteer, foreign intelligence volunteer for the Trump campaign for a short period of time, just volunteer, okay, that they got a FISA warrant. And, you know, you remember the day Donald Trump said they tapped Trump Tower, he was wiretapped to Trump Tower? See, I got a little bit of problem with that, folks. And here they're going to trot out Brennan. They're going to trot out Brennan. But let me tell you who I did not see on the morning shows. And if any of these people, if this guy was on the morning shows anywhere, I want to know. Clapper. I didn't see Clapper anywhere on the morning shows. I think they need to reel him back in because God knows he will lie about gathering information on American citizens. I'm your host, BKP. We are far from over. Did you watch the Super Bowl? What did you think about the game? Did you like Justin Timberlake's halftime show if you did? Did you read the memo? What do you think about the memo? 706-889-9700. Okay? And when we come back, I want to look at a couple plays that really spun Belichick around, one in particular. And we'll give our props to the Eagles as soon as we return. And Pink, I got to give it to Pink. She had the flu. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Take us to break, Amanda.
I've had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my life.
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Little Adam shift. All right. The president has tweeted out 50. Oh, by the way, I should probably tell you, we are back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can contact the show at 706-889-9700. You can email me, chief@fetchernews.com. That's about it. All right. The president tweeted out little Adam Schiff, who is desperate, who is desperate to run for higher office, is one of the biggest liars and leakers in Washington. Liars and leakers. One of the biggest. Trump, I have a question. I didn't put it on social media. But do you think the guy is draining the swamp? Do you think they are bouncing around up there? I mean, Trump is playing whack-a-mole with these people. Do you think he's draining the swamp? I mean, he is exposing the hell out of these people. Little Adam Schiff, who is desperate to run for higher office, is one of the biggest liars and leakers in Washington. Right up there with Comey, Warner, Brennan, and Clapper. I did that already. Clapper, yeah, right. Brennan, Warner, Comey. They're all a bunch of liars. I'm sorry, folks. I always have, when I read a tweet like this, I just have to take a minute and say, thank God we have a president of the United States. Adam leaves closed committee hearings to illegally leak confidential information must be stopped. Adam Schiff. Thank you, Mr. President, for just calling them out. They're a bunch of liars, okay? And we'll help in any way we can to expose that. All right, let's talk about Super Bowl. First of all, let's talk about Super Bowl. Now, I got an email. Did you watch? According to research, and this is the email, I heard this yesterday, but I didn't have time to look it up. According to research, not one Eagle player, one of the Eagles players, ever took a knee during the anthem. So I watched the Super Bowl and the best team won. Okay, so if that's the case, there's a lot went on in the Super Bowl. What was your favorite commercial? Which one of your commercials a little too politicized? Maybe you didn't like, maybe a little to the left. What commercial leaned a little to the left, a little to the right? Which one? God knows that one didn't lean a little to the right, or it would have never made it past the NFL cut there. But according to research, not one Eagle player ever took a knee during the anthem. So I watched the Super Bowl and the best team won. Folks, I am going to congratulate, this is the only time you're going to hear this. I am going to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles for winning the Super Bowl. Is it Nick Foles, the quarterback? I'm going to congratulate him, quarterback, for stepping in at a time that he needed to step in and all the above. Congratulate the coach. You went up against the best, whether you like it or not. You may not like it. I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I'm really not. And I know I have friends that call him Bill Belichick. Belichick, okay? But the Eagles went up against the greatest modern mind in NFL history. I mean, this guy, Belichick, is the greatest modern coach. There could be some argument going back in the old days, but I would put him up there, Bill Belichick, like it or not, as the greatest coach ever in the NFL. I know the yelling I just heard through the camera. That being said, this is a guy that has put a dynasty together, win or lose. I mean, I think this is the third Super Bowl he went to that he lost, okay? So this guy has gone to more Super Bowls, okay, than any other head coach. The list goes on. And he actually put a dynasty together in an age where it was free agency. You know, when you had the Steelers won 4 Super Bowls almost back-to-back, almost. You know, that was before free agency and you know, everybody jumped teams, and you're always looking at a football team and say, well, you know, this guy, Harrison, he's playing for the Steelers last year, and this guy's playing for the Browns last year. And Belichick has always been able to work within that and bring out a championship team. That being said, this is my only time that I will congratulate Philadelphia Eagles, exempt the fans. Now, I'm not real worried that we have a strong viewer base in the city of Philadelphia right now. And, you know, maybe in the future I may be concerned with this comment. But I am not happy. Let's see. Now, let's be nice about it. The Philly fans, the Eagle fans, no. No congratulations to any Eagle fans. True Eagle fans. Don't call yourself an Eagle fan. You live down in Atlanta and you live down in Dallas or wherever you're at. Oh, I'm an Eagle fan, all right? No. I'm talking those ones right in Philly. Those ones right there. Born, raised, been there. Philly. What did they do? They threw a beer on Santa Claus? They booed Santa? Forget it. Not Philly fans. Okay, that being said, let's go to this play right here. Messed. This one messed Belichick up. This one got him in big trouble. Let's play the one video that says where Foles catches the touchdown. Let's play that clip real quick. This is a great play. They go for 2 here.
Ball pops out.
I'm not even taking a guess.
No.
Minute 7. Sorry, wrong one. That's the one I wanted you to start in minute 7. That's not it yet. Go to the other one.
And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws caught. Foles, touchdown.
And watch all the action. Foles is going to sneak over here. Direct snap. Everybody comes up. And here we go. What a play call by Doug Peterson. This play call has a chance to be remembered as one of the all-time greats, just going for it.
Folks, Nick Foles gets a touchdown there. That is one of the best calls. Gutsy call. Absolutely a gutsy call. All right. This coach, I forget his name for the Eagles, went for it on 4th down a couple times. He played the Patriots. I don't think I have ever actually said that Bill Belichick got out-coached. And yesterday, he was out-coached yesterday. His staff, they were out-coached yesterday. Play the other. Now, this is the one I'm going to play this for a reason. This is the reason I do not like Chris Collinsworth. Okay? Folks, how about having to listen to Chris Collinsworth for 3 hours? Oh, my God. I don't like Chris Collinsworth, okay? All right, I can take out Michaels. Play this one in minute 7, okay? This one in minute 7.
Stumbles. Ball pops out.
I'm not even taking a guess.
No.
It as he was rolling over, it looked like that's when the ball came out. Does he control it when it gets off the ground? There is. Does the ball actually make contact with the ground?
He has control of it here. Ball pops out.
To review, the receiver possesses the football, becomes a runner, breaks the plane of the goal line. The ruling is confirmed. It is a touchdown.
Now, the entire time, Chris Collinsworth is predicting that it's going to be overturned. Okay? And here Chris Collinsworth is played in the NFL. He's a failed receiver for I think it was the Cincinnati Bengals, right? Wasn't Chris Collinsworth a failed receiver for Cincinnati Bengals? Let's just do some research. Let's see. Top of my head, did Chris Collinsworth not? Did he not? Was he a receiver for Boomer Esiason at the Cincinnati Bengals? Anyhow, so Chris Collinsworth knows that this guy actually caught the ball 3 steps, turned into a runner, and when the runner breaks the plane, it's over. It's a touchdown. Now, if you receive the ball and you're coming down and it breaks the plane, you have to follow all the way through. Anyhow, I'm explaining that. So that's two of the plays. Congratulations to the Eagles for winning the Super Bowl last night. What was your favorite commercial? Now, mine is the M&M commercial. Danny DeVito, the red M&M finds the lucky penny. That was my favorite commercial on the night. And then a lot of people are talking about the Eli Manning commercial. That was a good one, too. Look, I'm your host, BKP. We're going to come back. What did you think of this? Oh, wait, don't go nowhere yet. That's my bad. What did you think of Justin Timberlake's halftime show? Now, I'm already hearing there was audio problems, and, these are major events that they have to work sound, and they have to work, wireless connections and music and choreograph and everything. But I'm going to tell you, all right, that is the best halftime show since Michael Jackson. I remember Michael Jackson, I think Michael Jackson was at the first year Pepsi sponsored the halftime show, the Pepsi halftime show, brought to you by Pepsi. Michael Jackson. Remember that halftime show? Oh, that's in the way back. Justin Timberlake, to me, knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out of the park to me, okay? Yeah, a little audio sound. It didn't sound good when they were down in the basement and he come up the ramp. I understand that. But the tribute to Prince and the way he closed that thing, I like the halftime show. What say you? Let's take a break. Let's come back. Oh, don't forget, government shutdown week. What would life be like without government shutdown week? I'm your host, BKP. Take us a break, Amanda.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
New Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the hot.
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Hold on a second. I'm getting some things set up here. Now, I have a text message, all right? I asked you this morning, okay, I said, Winter Olympics. Let's go to Winter Olympics. Hold on, folks. We'll get to the memo. I mean, my God, we got all week to talk about this. We've got government shutdown week. I mean, it's like sweeps week. I mean, they set it up as like sweeps week, right? Government shutdown theatrics coming your way. And who do we have? We have John McCain and Coons headed to Capitol Hill, right, to put their immigration plan together. We'll get to that in a minute. But the Winter Olympics. Now, Hulu, I got that right. Hulu, right? Finally, no A. Hulu, you can go there, you know, so I go on Hulu the other day and it said, customize your Winter Olympics, okay? I like the Winter Olympics, okay? Now, I promise I will try not to come in and bore you, okay? I promise, I really do. But I like the Winter Olympics. Now, I asked you this morning, okay? I asked you this morning, I asked you this morning, what is your favorite event and do you like? And I got downhill skiing. Somebody sent me a message. It said downhill skiing. So the other day, I go to Hulu, and it said customize your Winter Olympics. So you're able to go through there, okay? You're able to go through there, and I like the downhill skiing too. And you can pick the events. Like, you know, I call it sleigh riding, all right? Bobsled and sleigh riding, all the above. I love that. Going down there 100 mile an hour, take the turn. Now, I like the guy in the back that steers and the brake man and the body and this way and that way. And I don't know why you need 3 men and 4 men and what the big deal is, okay? But anyhow, I like the bobsled, and I just call it sleigh riding, right? So, and I've gotten into the snowboard. When the snowboard first started, I was like, okay, you're doing this back and forth. But I kind of got into the snowboard. I like that thing, you know, and I like the downhill skiing. I like that. And then I like the speed skating, you know. I like the long track. The short track's okay, but I like the long track speed skating, all right? And, you know... And I really haven't been much on I haven't been really much on the figure skating too much since, the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding days, They're not too much on the speed skating, but I like the Winter Olympics. But the most intense, okay? Well, there's nothing to say here. This is the event that I stay up at night waiting for. Let's go to the tape, Amanda. You ready? Make sure I can hear it. Play the tape.
Think of the context now. This is a little touch to keep your hopes alive.
Absolutely. Think about this. You played 3 years trying to get to this moment. You want to be alive for the playoffs. You want to keep the Olympic dream alive. Can you move the yellow? Stephanie Lawton, yes you can. Great.
Hard. Double raise. Excellent.
What a shot. Wow. I think this is just a hit for the single.
Yep. Whoa.
Cheryl Bernard's final stone.
There are 2 opposition rocks Vic she has to deal with.
Angle it back at him. Angle it back at him.
I had, there's more, folks, but I had Amanda bring it back to me because there's no way that I should cause that much excitement at 9 a.m. in the morning. I just really, I don't want to get things all worked up for you at home. Curling, folks, can't wait. Cannot wait. Curling, okay? I'm serious. You can make fun of me if you want. You can just, all day long. But I cannot wait for the Winter Olympics so I can watch curling. Okay, somebody reminded me Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire, okay, in his halftime show. Well, what the heck? Gene Simmons' hair caught on fire, Madison Square Garden, 1976? I mean, what's the big deal? Your hair catches on fire, Anyhow, I like the Justin Timberlake halftime show, but that is the Winter Olympics. What is your favorite event? I mean, I can't wait. So, this week, okay, I just want to give you a couple things. Did you find the picture of John McCain? Can you do me another favor? Let me back off this a bit. You can find me. It's important, Amanda. Amanda, you're doing a great job this morning. It's only Monday. I'm really impressed. Can you find me Dick Durbin? I'm going to get in trouble for this day's out. I can see that now. Find me a picture of Dick Durbin, okay, and Lindsey Graham, okay? Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham. And take John McCain down. I can only look at him so long. So let me know when you have Dick Durbin, Lindsey Graham, so I can roll with the whole thing. It is shutdown week. Shutdown week, okay? Thursday. Government shutdown again. What will happen? Who cares? Was 3 weeks ago just a setup, America? Was it just a setup to get us up to here? DACA. Now, last week, what do you think? A pathway to citizenship? What do you think? DACA. What do we do? What will happen this Thursday? Will the government shut down again? Will the Democrats shut the government down again? Now, remember last time what happened, okay? So, I always like to say this because I only have 2 hours a day. And this is Monday, and, I would be lying to tell you that from Saturday, 13-hour day that Sam and I put in, Saturday, and then last night watching the Super Bowl. We got all week to work on some of this stuff. But remember 3 weeks ago, all right, you had the whole theatrics over DACA. And let me know when those are in. I mean, I'm not being pushy, but just give me a heads up so I can roll with it. So we had the government shutdown of Dick Durbin, Nancy Pelosi over DACA. They were more interested in illegals than the American citizens. And then the President Trump came out at the State of the Union and said Americans have dreams too. So about 3 weeks ago, this guy Dick Durbin goes up to Capitol Hill. See Dick Durbin there, right? That's Lindsey Graham. Is that both of them together? Oh, I can't see across the room. I got to get this whole thing with the glasses figured out. So you pull the fast when you put them together. I wasn't ready for that. Don't do that. There was no way I was ready for you to do the side by side. But I like it anyway. Great job, by the way. All right, so here we have Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin. They run up to Capitol Hill, remember, and Dick Durbin, you know, using the football analogy today after the Super Bowl, he looks in the room and he sees General Kelly, and he's looking over at David Perdue, Senator David Perdue, and Senator Tom Cotton, and he's up at the front line, and and he calls an audible, and he runs out to the microphone, and that's when he said that Donald Trump called Haiti and, African countries S-holes, okay? Which I'm not going to say it today. We don't need to. But he called an audible. I told you that. He ran to the line, called an audible, S-holes, and the media grabbed it. They had never heard anything like that in their life. Never have. Never. I'd love to listen to Break at MSNBC. All right? I'd love to listen to Break. When they go to break and the mics are clear. All right? Anyhow, so this is what happened 3 weeks ago. Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin, they've got a DACA plan, all right? So they run up to Capitol Hill. Durbin calls an audible from the line. We spent a whole week in the media talking about S-holes, okay? And did the president call S-holes? And then finally you get the one lady, I forget what department, the head of Homeland Security says, hey, the cuss words were flying back and forth in this room. You want to pin it down on the president, cuss words flying back and forth. So they get caught trying to pull a fast one, all right? So we take a 3-week break for America. Now I want you to look at Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin. Lindsey Graham, Republican, ? Dick Durbin, definitely a Democrat. South Carolina, Illinois, okay? So we take 3 weeks to cool down. So now we're going to send a bill from none other than Chris Coons, Democrat. Show me Chris Coons, okay? There's Chris Coons, Democrat from Delaware. So he's stepping in. It's like a wrestling match, tag team, okay? Dick Durbin said, okay, I did my part 3 weeks ago. He goes over, smacks hands with Chris Coons. No different. Chris Coons is in now. He's in, all right? He's coming off the top rope for all you wrestling fans, okay? So, the turnbuckle. I tell you what, if you don't know what the turnbuckle is, oh my God, I got to change it. Anyhow, so he slaps in. Now, go with John McCain. So John McCain, Lindsey Graham goes over and he smacks in John McCain. John McCain, pick me, boom. So Coons and McCain are going to carry a DACA bill, okay, illegal immigration bill for the Dreamers. Now, how many of you have been watching TV and you have noticed the Dreamer commercial? How many of you have had an opportunity to see the Dreamer commercial, okay? How many? All right? So I'm a little tired today, so if I'm out there and I'm using see, saw, and seen all wrong, don't get all over my ass today, okay? So anyhow, how many of you have had an opportunity to see the Dreamer commercial. So John McCain and Chris Coons are going to carry the water back to the well. All right? I just want to say this. Okay, I just want to say this. On the DACA deal, pathway to citizenship, the Democrats do not want to fix anything here when it comes to immigration. The pathway to citizenship has to be without voting. Okay? 12 years, but you cannot vote. Sorry. Well, wait a minute. Our mom and dad brought us here when we're 3 years old, and, we grow up in this country, and we speak English, and, and we want the American dream. Okay, fine. We're not going to stop you from, we're not going to stop you from all the rights that come with citizenship after 12 years. We're not going to stop you for anything whatsoever. There's two things. Number one, you will not be a naturalized citizen, okay? That's number one. Number two, you can enjoy everything that this country has to offer, and you can have every opportunity, but you can't vote. And if you're upset, the only thing I know to do, let's go yell at your mom and dad, but you can't vote. So a pathway, no voting, no chain migration, no lottery system on the immigration, stop the lottery system, and border security. Okay? Republicans, you have to do this week, folks. I'm sorry, I'm a low energy host today. But I do know enough to tell you that it's back, all right? Because what they try to do is expend all of our energy 3 weeks ago fighting this. Expend all of our energy paying attention. Expend all of our energy thinking we're not looking now, all right? That's what happens. We got to remember, all right? Call your congressman. Call your senator. Call their local office. Call Doug Collins' local office. Tell them how you feel. See, here's the thing. I don't want to get sidetracked, but I beg you out there to call. And the reason I'm begging you to call is because it's very simple. The other side is calling. They're calling. You need to call your congressman today and say, look, we're not fooled. We're not fooled by 3 weeks down the road. We're not fooled by Washington, D.C.'s theatrics over this issue. We are not fooled, okay? Most of us understand 1986. And for those of you that are too young and we're not there in 1986, the amnesty deal that went through with the great Ronald Reagan, okay, included border security in time. In time. We'll do this first, this second, and then border security. And it didn't happen, folks. It did not happen. You heard the lie. And the reason I'm preaching this morning is you've got to wake up today and realize oh my God, it might be Groundhog Day again. Okay? Punxsutawney Phil just saw his shadow last week. It's back. Folks, we have to force them by calling. The pressure's on now to say, we want funding. Remember the lie. Okay, we're going to get to the memo, I promise. We're going to get to the memo. The memo is still there. The memo will be there tomorrow. Okay? The corruption, the treason, the crooks, the crime, it's not going away in the next 12 hours. But this Thursday, we are up against government shutdown theatrics again, playing on Broadway. Some of these damn people could do a Broadway show, okay? Here's the thing. You remember when Schumer came out and said, hey, We gave you the $25 billion for the wall. We said, yeah, we'll go with that. And then when Schumer got mad because of the shutdown, we're pulling that. They never gave it to you folks. We had Congressman Doug Collins right here on the show, and it was very simple the way he put it. He's the 9th District, Georgia 9th District Congressman. It's very simple. His son could come up and ask him, to go to the movies. He said, yeah, you can go to the movies. But it's a whole different situation than giving him the $10 to go. And for some of us, we understand the House of Representatives appropriates the funds, okay? So do not go for any immigration plan, any DACA plan, anything at all that does not appropriate, not promise. Because here's what I heard yesterday, and I like to listen. I like to listen for these sentences that scare the daylights out of me. Chris Coons said, this is the guy who's going to carry, the water for Dick Durbin in place of him. Chris Coons said a pathway, not to citizenship, a pathway to border security. That we need to put a pathway in for border security. No, that happened before. Wake up, folks. Call your congressman. I keep preaching it. Call your senator, because this week you're going to hear memo. You're going to hear all of this stuff. But Thursday is government theatrics shutdown day again after 3 weeks. We need a budget that we can deal with, that we can have in place, and we need to stop all of these theatrics of shutting the government down. And my God, what's going on with the debt? Anybody ever bring that up? I'm your host, BKP. We'll take a little break. We're going to come back and talk about the memo, but I am actually very passionately asking you not to let this week pass. I'm asking you very passionately not to let this week pass, not to, in no way whatsoever, let anything happen as we miss border security. Folks, let me tell you something, okay? I don't have time to go into that. Border security has to be the front of the deal. It has to be the front of the deal. We're not dumb out here, okay? I know Rachel Maddow, whatever, has a PhD in political science. All right, good for her. I'm so damn happy for her, okay? I couldn't be any happier for Rachel for having a PhD in political science, okay? Now, let me tell you something, okay? I know this is offensive, but sometimes when I see PhD in political science, I know immediately that a dumbass is about to talk to me, okay? All right? So, anyhow, we're not stupid, and we're tired of being treated stupid, okay? We understand geographically on the southern border of the United States, there will be areas where technology of lasers that can identify somebody trying to cross, sensors. There'll be places where, a structural wall will not be necessary or will not do the job. We understand that. So we have miles of a very serious structural wall that has to go in. Damn it, do you people forget the tunnels to California? What the hell's wrong with some of these damn people? Do you remember the tunnels with the train tracks? What the hell is wrong with these damn people? We had a tunnel with train tracks that they were bringing the drugs in from Mexico through California or wherever. Well, hell no, a wall's not going to work on that. I mean, we have to have sensors that will pick up when these people are trying to tunnel here. I had enough. I'll be back right after these messages, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Take us to break, Amanda.
I've had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. It's a lot to keep up with, a lot to absorb here, folks. 9:18 this morning. You know, let me just say this. Can you give me a little more on the T-Mobile? I got a text on the... I started seeing last night, and the person that sent this, can you elaborate a little more what your concern was with the T-Mobile ad? After the T-Mobile commercial last night, I started seeing on social media T-Mobile, people saying they were canceling their T-Mobile immediately. T-Mobile showed me why I will never want a penny to go to that socialist liberal company. Give me a little more detail of what exactly T-Mobile did that upset you in that commercial. All right, now here's the thing I want to go for right now. If we break down, there's a couple things. It's scary in the fact we're trying to read all of the FISA warrant information, and what is actually frightening, and I use the word frightening, is that they're making a joke of the buildup. And some of us understand how frightening that memo is, and actually the attempt to take one candidate out of the race. And first of all, we here have not lost focus that they are still, it's still the attempt to discredit Donald Trump winning the election. And there was one individual somewhere, I forget, somebody interviewed this individual, and it's backfiring. They're having problems going out and finding, the big three are having problems going out and finding people that just hate Trump so bad, okay? And they run into this guy, and he says, every time the media attacks Trump, they're attacking me. And that is actually how it's being seen out there. And we the people, for the most part in this country, okay, understand that they are still determined to delegitimize his election and him being president of the United States. Now, obviously, you and I know Robert Mueller and Rosenstein, the whole gang, they are interrogating and they're investigating the wrong people. We know that for a fact. We know that. The whole entire list of people. We should be reading stories where Robert Mueller, special counsel, is questioning George Soros. We should be reading Robert Mueller's special counsel questioning Hillary Clinton, Glenn Simpson, as so right now, Glenn Simpson, Podesta, Uma Abedin. I mean, the list. This is totally backwards. Okay, this is totally backwards. What would they say? I hope I'm not in trouble. This is totally ass backward. Totally, of where the investigation should be. You and I know that. Now, they're going to hang this FISA court warrant on the reasoning is George Papadopoulos. We got his picture there, right? Is George Papadopoulos. We don't have time to go into him. And Carter Page. Now, Carter Page is an American citizen. So let's say this one more time. And the sad part is there's colleges all over. And there's high school students and college graduates and that are actually working in offices today. And you go in their office and they got a degree. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. You go in the office and there's a degree hanging on the wall. And they graduated from the communist school of X. I'm sorry, these state schools, that's a subject in itself, man. What we have done to state school from birth to college, really? So you go in and the first thing you see is the college, the communist school of X that they graduated from hanging on the wall, and they got their you got your Rachel Maddow with a PhD in political science, okay? And they do not blink at the fact that you have two presidential candidates. Now stay with this. You have two presidential candidates. You got a Republican candidate and you got a Democrat candidate, okay? And you got a deep state over here determined that Hillary Clinton is going to be the next president of the United States, not Donald Trump. Now, the sad thing is they did everything they could, and Hillary was that bad of a candidate. That bad. Do you realize after lying, cheating, stealing, and potentially murder, just throwing that in there, Seth Rich is still dead. Just saying. Just saying. Don't get on me. But do you realize how bad a candidate Hillary Clinton was? That they lied, cheat, steal, and possibly murder, and still couldn't get this woman elected. That's how bad of a candidate she is. She was. So you have two political candidates. So you got political candidate over here, the Democrat. And she has the help. She has the help of the State Department. She has the help of the President of the United States, Barack Obama. She has the help of Loretta Lynch, Department of Justice. She has the help of FBI, James Comey, bunch of liars, crooks. She has all the help she needs, okay? She's got Bruce Orr in the Department of Justice. Bruce Orr's wife, okay? That's working for Fusion GPS. So the DNC and Hillary Clinton come up with the money, okay? We'll make it real simple. They come up with the money and they funnel it through an attorney. Because I'm thinking it's against the law for a candidate to directly pay for a foreign spy to get information against your opponent. I think there might be some sort of law against that. So they're going to funnel it through. Here's what happens. You see, their hands are so dirty because they don't think Donald Trump's going to get elected. You see, you're going to say, well, wait a minute. Nunez is finding this stuff out. Do you think they were that foolish? Do you think they took that many chances? Do you think they were that careless? Do you think Steele was careless enough to say how much he hated Donald Trump? Do you think Peter Strzok and Lisa Page at the FBI were so careless? I mean, these are professionals that they would actually text that they wanted an insurance plan and then they had a secret society. Do you think they were that careless that McCabe would knowingly sign off, and Sally Yates at the Department of Justice and Comey sign off on a FISA warrant to go that they knew? Do you think they were that careless? They never dreamed, folks, that Donald Trump. They thought they had everything right where they needed it. Okay? Everything. Okay, they underestimated the American people, which I did not hear. So moving that right along, we have told this story before, but now it's in a memo, okay, that's been released that is accurate. Now, the FISA court warrant, okay, we put that in place, FISA courts, for foreign to watch, just, you have to have a FISA court warrant to be able to investigate or watch or open an investigation on an American citizen that's doing business with a foreign country or maybe be a spy. They even call Nunez a spy, Devin Nunez. So Hillary Clinton and the campaign, there's two candidates here, folks. They funnel the money through an attorney's office. This attorney then sends the money to Steele. Steele hates, okay? This is this ex-spy, British spy, okay? Foreign spy. So we know that Steele hates Donald Trump. We know that, okay? We know that Steele, Christopher Steele, will do anything to keep Donald Trump from being elected. So he was glad to help Hillary Clinton. We know that. We know that, okay? So,
I got a question. I'm not
so anyhow, we know, okay? We know that Daniel, that Steele. Hold on, let me take a quick break. I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's go to break and come back. I got something I want to check into.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey folks, we're sorry for that interruption. We had somebody come into the studio. We had to speak with somebody come into the studio, wanted us to get an article for them, and we apologize for that. So I just wanted to make sure hey, we multitask around here. We multitask. I'm your host, BKP. I promise I will finish up what I was saying, and I won't make it long-winded. Okay, but ladies, you know now, and you have to admit this, that I have built the expectation up so high, the excitement level is through the roof, that you will probably not admit it. I don't think you'll admit it, but you're actually going to watch 2 or 3 minutes of curling and see what they really do. I know both of you shaking your head no. You don't have to come in a minute. I won't put that kind of pressure on you. I know it's coming. I know. You won't. But the expectation is so high, they'll never admit it, folks. They'll never admit it, but they will. They will. And in fact, I have another prediction. That by the time the Winter Olympics is over, one of the two of you will be a curling fan.
Absolutely not.
It's a chance. Did you say absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay, we're going to get into one more story before we close, but okay, the memo really quick, I promise. Democrat, Republican, we have two candidates in this country. We have a candidate that they are determined is not going to win. They have a candidate over here, lie, cheat, steal, and even possibly murder. They're careless. They don't care. You're thinking, why is all this information out there? Because they never thought. You do need to understand one thing very clear. If you take anything away this morning, Hillary Clinton wins President of the United States. You see nothing. You get nothing. You never know anything about Christopher Steele and how everything worked. You never know the DNC paid for it, whatever. So this political candidate funnels money through an attorney. The attorney then pays Fusion GPS. Fusion GPS pays Christopher Steele. That absolutely hates Donald Trump. They have Fusion GPS Christopher Steele. He then goes to another foreign country, Russia, compiles this unverified document, sends it back over, and they go up to the FISA court, and a private citizen, they use an unverified document. They do not tell, that's a lie. That's a lie. They don't tell the FISA court, hey, it's Hillary Clinton's campaign. They don't tell the FISA court all the details, and they push this phony dossier into a lie of an application that gets signed off, and they investigate a volunteer to the Trump campaign, Carter Page. Okay? So now the FBI has an open investigation, not really into Carter Page, into the Trump campaign. I'm just telling you folks, everything about this is scary of what they were trying to do to take down one political candidate. FBI, Department of Justice, President Obama, the list goes on and on and on. What they all did in collusion, the collusion is wrong. The collusion is on the Democrat side. The obstruction is wrong. The obstruction is on the Democrat side. Okay? Now they're claiming the Republicans releasing the memo is part of obstructing Robert Mueller's investigation into the Russians. So we don't have time to keep that going. There's another story, and I want to thank Amanda. You know, I want to give a shout out, all right? And I just do. Sam has done an outstanding job producing this show. And I don't know if you know this, I've told you a couple times, but Sam's actually the manager, the general manager of the company, FetcherNews.com. Sam's general manager. So she's got other things that are happening on the website, other things that are happening throughout the day. And we always have wanted to find someone to come in and produce the show. Well, Amanda, you know, she's a little different. You know, much like your host. This is nice, though, right? Amanda, you understand where I'm going, right? You're not taking it. Amanda's a little different, you know. Now Sam goes somewhere and she comes back and she says, and she does it in the most loving way, and she doesn't really grit her teeth, but she looks at me and she says, I was somewhere the other day and BKP, it's your fault. I understood what they were talking about. All right? So, and I love it. I love it. All right. So, but Amanda is going through and helping find some articles and doing some research, and I want to thank her for that. And Amanda brought this story to me. See, I have to, this is a time of admission also, that I do take the information you bring and use it. Colts linebacker killed in DUI accident. Now, my brain can't come around this because this happened yesterday, Amanda. Is that what the story says? Yesterday? Yesterday. I mean, I'm blown away. This is yesterday, folks. On Super Bowl Sunday, Colts linebacker killed in DUI accident by Mexican national wanted for deportation, had no license, reports say. A suspect was wanted for deportation either for being in the U.S. illegally or having committed a serious crime. He was wanted for deportation. Now stay with me. Now I'm not going to say they were in a sanctuary city. All right? How many have to die? I told you this week they are going to make everybody look like the greatest, the top of the class graduates that we're holding back, the best and the brightest. The man who is accused of killing Indianapolis Colts linebacker Edward Jackson, is that Edward on the screen? Edwin, yes, yeah, Edwin, okay, thank you. The man who is accused of killing Indianapolis Colts linebacker Edwin Jackson in a DUI accident on Sunday is a Mexican national wanted for federal immigration authorities for deportation, according to a report. Authorities say that Alex Cabrera Oh, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Okay. But anyhow, thank you. Gonzalez, 37, drove his truck into an emergency shoulder on the highway and plowed into a rideshare vehicle, killing Jackson and 54-year-old Jeffrey Monroe. Gonzalez, a Mexican national, was booked at Marion County Jail, where records showed that he is wanted for deportation. I can't go on. Folks, how many more must die? How many of these stories does it take for a Democrat? It's like a light bulb. How many Democrats does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many people have to die before the Democrats will do something in this country? Thank you for pulling this story up, Amanda. I'm telling you right now, this has to stop. Sanctuary cities, sanctuary states. Okay. You see, when Democrats stand up and they say they're fighting for you, the dreamers, they're fighting for the people. They're fighting for Gonzalez that killed this linebacker. That's who they're fighting for. Yesterday, that sad story. Don't forget, yesterday, when this man died, the illegal that's wanted for deportation, all right? The illegal that's wanted for deportation is who the Democrats are fighting for. You understand? You remember Jamal's son was coming home? He was only one block from the house. That's who they're fighting for. So stop letting the Democrats put the picture to you as though they're fighting for the best and the brightest. That's who they're fighting for. Let me take a brief break, and when I come back, folks, I have a final thought of the day I want to share with you. I've had a lot of fun today. I'm sorry if I've been a little here and a little there after Super Bowl weekend and basketball weekend and everything, but we're back on track. Take us to break, Amanda.
Had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
So, folks, overwhelmingly, America wanted the Eagles to win. Okay? Overwhelmingly, America wanted the Eagles to win. So that's a done deal. Now, they will probably, it's probably in the area of, yeah, this just came out. This came out. I got this here too. On another website, Amanda, thank you. The drunk driving illegal alien arrested in roadside crash that killed Colts player and the Uber driver. Edwin Jackson, 1991, 2018. How many? All right. President of the United States, there's so much to filter through. And what I try to do here on a lot of times is keep you out there looking at all of these websites and reading the stories. We can't just go to every story and just read them and break down everything. And some days we do it, some days we don't. The memo strikes fear in me. It just does. It strikes fear of how deep and how dirty and how arrogant, the arrogance of thinking they were going to win, to the point that they're that careless. We understand there's about 5 more memos coming out. Now, the Democrats want their memo to come out. Okay, we have a memo too. We have one too. Okay, they want theirs to come out. We're going to talk one day this week about doing business with Russia. Have you now? There are some things where what's his name? The one guy, Manafort. There's some things where Manafort, he's a little, maybe a little slimy there. His foreign deals. You're not hearing now. They claim the possibility. See, we know Hillary did XXX. We know that for a fact, 100% fact, okay? But there's claims that Carter Page is a double agent. There's claims that Carter Page was working for the Kremlin. There's claims. Nothing factual. Nothing factual, okay? There's so many claims. But I do know this. Just what came out in this memo would be enough anywhere in the United States today, in any courtroom, to say the evidence was not collected properly, and the case would be thrown out of court. So when everybody laughs off, the President of the United States says, hey, this thing should be over. When everybody laughs off all the media that the president is trying to obstruct justice and using these tactics with Nunes and to end the investigation. Folks, there's not a court in the United States that would not throw this investigation out tomorrow based on the evidence. Okay? It's like you go to the crime scene and you don't put on the rubber gloves and you got 15 sets of prints on the gun. And you're positive, you feel positive you know who pulled the trigger. You feel positive you know what happened. But the judge says, I don't have residue and there's 15 sets of prints on the gun. The information to obtain the warrant would be enough to throw a case out in any courtroom today in the United States. Anywhere. But yet they press on. There's a little note here. And I know I say this and people look at me like, really, you waste your time saying this? But this is how I really feel, okay? The President of the United States, whether you know it or not, signed an executive order last week to keep Gitmo open, Guantanamo Bay open. Now, President Barack Obama lied to his side of the aisle and said he would close it. President Obama, see, this is proof they don't really intend to do anything they say. In the first 2 years, Obama had a 60 majority in the Senate, and a majority in the House, and Nancy, Pelosi carrying the gavel. So if they were serious that Gitmo, they were going to close Gitmo, they could have closed it, matter of week, shut it down, moved everybody into high security prisons in the United States, put them on U.S. soil, gave them different rights, and then put them through a trial. But they never intended, they lied. They lied all the way through of closing Gitmo. But see, what you don't realize, or many people are not talking about, the President of the United States signed an executive order last week to keep Gitmo open. Keep it open. And here's where you take me to task and you think sometimes I'm outrageous. But the President of the United States is keeping Gitmo open, and it's open for what reason? Terrorists caught on the battlefield. When we catch terrorists caught on the battlefield, they're going to Gitmo. Folks, I'm not joking. Domestic terrorists, being the Democrats, George Soros, the list goes on. This is the battlefield. We have caught terrorists that is trying to end this country as you see it and know it, and change it in a way that you will never have the freedom that you think of. They want your guns. They want your property rights. They want your freedom of speech. They're being caught on the battlefield that's here on a daily basis. I think we ought to send them down to Gilmer myself. List goes on of the things happening on Capitol Hill this week. Don't forget we have government shutdown Thursday, so we have the theatrics going on. All right, we got little Adam Schiff, the liar. Let me go one more time. If you did not hear that earlier today, let me just close that. President Trump, 2 hours ago, said little Adam Schiff, who is desperate to run for higher office, is one of the biggest liars and leakers in Washington, right up there with Comey, Warner, Brennan, Clapper. Adam leaves closed committee hearing to illegally leak confidential information must be stopped, okay? And you thought Trump would not go to Washington, D.C. and upset the apple cart and drain the swamp? Oh, I don't think so, folks. 20 minutes ago, the President of the United States tweeted out, any deal on DACA that does not include strong border security and the desperately needed wall is a total waste of time. Remember we talked about that earlier in the show, right? John McCain is stepping in for Lindsey Graham. Okay? Chris Coons from Delaware is stepping in for Dick Durbin, but they're going to try it again. And Trump is letting them know any deal on DACA that does not include strong border security and the desperately needed wall is a total waste of time. March 5th is rapidly approaching, and the Dems seem not to care about DACA. Make a deal, Dems, because you don't want to. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Let's see, we have the Winter Olympics start, I think that is Thursday, all right? And what else? Oh, you know what today is, Sam? Well, I don't want to say. I don't want you to yell at me or nothing. But I'll. All right, folks. We're doing a weight loss challenge. Okay. And what's the name of it? Don't look at me like that. I wanted to name it. I tried to name it. Get your fat ass on the treadmill. I got voted down.
It is Get Fit with Fetch.
Oh, Get Fit with Fetch. All right.
It's all over your Facebook.
Do what?
It's all over our Facebook page and theirs.
Okay. So anyhow, we're doing Get Fit with Fetch. All right. We started last week. All right. There's 4 of us involved right now. You can get involved too. Let us know. But we weighed in last week. So I just told point blank. Okay, I started it, and I've been going to the gym. It's workout anytime, right? Workout anytime. They're over here at the Highland Crossing. Did I get that right too? Highland Crossing here in LJ. Workout anytime. 24/7, big sign up there. Bill's a great guy in there. But anyhow, so we started last week. We did the weigh-in, and today is weigh-in at 2 o'clock. And I'm just telling you right now, I mean, I'm going to go weigh in. But it's like I told Scott, he's our trainer over there, he's going to keep us. I told Scott last week, hey, what the hell is Super Bowl week, right? So I'll go with it, you know? But don't look for me to be down anything tomorrow. I'm not going to come with no major announcement. I mean, I ate the tacos last night, the jambalaya. I ate the, shrimps. Oh, the shrimps were great. The shrimps are everywhere. Jambalaya everywhere. Little mini tacos. Oh, my God. Lisa made these little mini tacos. It goes on. Oh, shrimp stuffed with crab meat. The nachos were everywhere. It was flying. And I got to go weigh in? Anyhow, folks, Fetch Fitness Challenge, and we'll come back. We're going to keep you up on the results. Nothing exciting really coming from me tomorrow, but I'll get on there. Take us out of here. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.